Kwa mara ya kwanza tunaona ODM wakijibizana hadharani. Winnie Odinga anasema hii, Oburu anasema hii, James Orengo anasema hii, Sifuna anasema hii, Babu Owino anasema hii. I'm telling you, niliwaambia jana Ruto alikuwa kwa celebration ya ODM at 20 na wakakata keki pamoja. Ukiangalia kwa macho ya ndani, hiyo kukata keki ni kuseparate ODM. Ukitaka kula chungwa unaikata katikati. That is what ODM is going to be. Inaenda kusplit at the center. Na Ruto anasaidia katika hiyo kuisplit. Kwa sababu UDA yake tayari ilisambaratika. Sasa sahihi, the only thing anaweza fanya ni kuweaken ODM.
Wewe usijali. Mimi I want to tell, niliona watu wengine wakiongea wakisema at in case tukienda negotiation na broad base. Sisi tuko broad base. Lakini kuna viti mbili hatuwezi ongelea kwa coalition. President William Ruto na Professor Kithure Kindiki. I want to tell them waombe zile viti vingine mpaka ya mzee ametaa. Lakini tukienda any negotiation in building a coalition going into the future of 2027 to 2032, the Deputy President of His Excellency Dr. William Ruto is Professor Senator Kithure Abraham Kindiki, kwa sababu ya shukrani yetu kwa kusimama na kijana yetu Rais William Ruto. So I want to tell wenzangu, kama ni wale tuko broad base, kama ni wale wanataka tufanye kazi pamoja, viti yote mbili ya juu ya rais na deputy shaenda.
Let's go to page 4 and 5, ODM, the war within, the silent Raila Oburu family rivalries, and we know we've got some bites here. ODM at 20 celebrations in Mombasa the weekend may have exposed underlying differences, suspicion, intrigue and scheming that could threaten the party's existence if not handled with grit. There was already tension in the area as the delegates made their way to the port city for an event attended by the president, who was once a member of the party. However, the conflict escalated on Saturday when Winnie Odinga, daughter of the late party leader Raila Odinga, publicly appeared to question the competence of her uncle, Dr. Oburu Oginga, to lead the party. On Friday, she had sensationally alleged that unnamed party leaders were plotting to sell ODM, founded by her late father, which is now led by her uncle. She questioned whether those managing the ODM-UDA relationship had the same capacity as her late father. She's demanding a national delegates convention to give members the power to decide who should steer this relationship, a move that would possibly put Dr. Oginga on the chopping block after confirming as the ODM leader by the National Governing Council on Thursday, October 13th.
Hey. You know, things are boiling. Before we listen to the bites, politics aside, it's the Orange Democratic Movement. If we're being honest with one another, you should have a national delegates convention to decide who your party leader is.
Well, it depends. What does the party constitution say?
I doubt it says...
the party's constitution could give this role to the National Governing Council to pick the leader. Yeah.
Okay, fair. Haya, wacha tusikize baiti kutoka Winnie na Dr. Oburu.
Tunaweza kutofautiana kwa mawazo. Huyu aseme nataka hivi, mwingine aseme nataka hivi. Lakini mimi ile ambayo imenifurahisha, kila kiongozi ndani ya chama wamesema watakuwa wa mwisho kuachia chama ya baba ianguke chini. Kwa hivyo wote wanataka chama ikae pamoja. Tutapambana tu hapa ndani ya ODM. Hakuna mtu anatoka, hakuna mtu anaenda mahali popote. Sisi wote tukae wapi?
Mti ukianguka, ndege huwa ni wenye kurukaruka. Katika hali ya kurukaruka, ni jukumu letu sisi kama wale ambao kwamba ni viongozi wa sasa kuhakikisha ya kwa kila ndege ametulia. Na hatuwezi kutuliza ndege ikiwa sasa tunaona ndege wanatawanyika, ndio mwanzo tunaanza kutafuta mawe kuwatupia wale ndege. We will bring everyone on board.
Umoja ni nguvu, utengano ni udhaifu. Kwa hivyo tuache kila mara kutoa midomo ambayo itatanganisha kama chama. Hata tukienda kuongea na watu wengine hii Kenya, lazima tuende tukiongea tukiwa na numbers, tukiwa na hesabu.
Sisi hatutatingishwa
na hata pwani hatutatingishika. Sisi ni wanachungwa by birth. Hatukuwa katika chungwa ati maybe through naturalization. Sisi tunamwambia Sifuna, wewe kama hutaki kukaa kwa chama, wewe shika njia uende. Lakini huwezi kututoa sisi ndani ya chama. Wapwani tutakaa na chama cha ODM.
Wengine wanasema 1 term, wengine wanasema 2 term, wengine wanasema tuko broad base, wengine wanasema 10 bila break. Hiyo hatujafika hapo. Let us deal with the 10 points agenda ile baba alituachia.
Well, ODM at 20 is really turning out to be quite something. We didn't hear from Oburu and Winnie, but we will a bit later on in the show when Millie Odhiambo is in studio with us. However, these factions, I understand the tussle and what Governor Wanga was saying, that we may disagree ideologically, but no one is saying they're leaving the party. No one is, thinking of that. This is just kidogo push and pull. But these are very fundamental differences. These are easy. Oh, I like red, you like blue. This is ideologically, we seem to disagree on where the party should be. Should it be in broad base? Should it not?
That's operationally. I think they're still the same ideologically. The ideology of the party, social democracy, is still there.
It can't be operationally.
It's just operational. How are we moving forward? Are we moving forward by, supporting this broad-based government? Do we walk out of the broad-based government now? Basically what I'm saying is, I see where the fractures in the party are coming from. And probably it is because the one person who was the glue and who has built all of them. And so they gave him respect, and they wouldn't speak. They would go and talk, and then he'd come and say, this is the direction.
And
they don't listen. Now there's no one to come and tell them this is the direction, and they all listen. Which is where at some point, I think, like the chairperson, Gladys Wanga, is saying, we have a party leader. Or actually, no, it was the governor of Kisii, who's the deputy party leader, who was saying that we have a party leader. Let's talk. But at the end, when the party leader comes and listens and says, okay, so let's take this direction, let's listen to him.
If left unchecked, it will really fragment.
Amen.
If left unchecked. The last point you've made is, I think, I don't know, am I invested? I'm trying to, from the outside in, I think 20 years of a very powerful movement, of course not perfect, and then just within months it can actually disintegrate. It can set a poor precedence for how parties stand strong, even when there's grief, even when there's troubles, even when there's politics. And I think this will be a huge test for them. It's like, number one, they're grieving. They're disenfranchised, they're grieving, but they know what they have to do. They know what Raila Odinga wanted them to do. How they do it is what they say. First of all, who was it who said, we know what he told us each personally. But we have to go with what he said in public. So publicly, didn't he make...
This comes back to tell us what we've been saying. We don't have political parties in Kenya. We have special purpose vehicles, individual.
Because it's person-centered,
It is.
Individual
personality-centered.
vehicles. Now that the individual who was the party has left, everybody else is now struggling to figure out. They're all infighting.
Let's see what Millie Odhiambo says. She might be like, hey, where are you guys reading that? Where? We're fine.
And we'll be like...
we're siblings who are having a bit of beef.
Phil, play the...
Obviously, they'll say that.
I feel like they'll say that.
Ruto amechukua chama. He's slicing a bit of this party.
To be honest, who?
The president.
The president at ODM at 20 celebrations is just... like, we've glossed over that, but wow. Truly wild.
They had all been invited. And remember, like he was saying, he was among those who founded the party. So it's at the birthday of the party.
How many years has it been since he was in ODM though? Okay, let me put it like this. Had the late Raila Odinga not passed, do you think President Ruto would have attended ODM at 20?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Yes.
Because of their
handshake, remember, broad-based? Yes. Uhuru sent a statement and said he would have attended, right, as a Jubilee party leader. Okay. Kalonzo had been invited. According to people who are saying Kalonzo had been invited, and whatever reason is, he didn't go there. But,
Okay, sawa basi.
Our politics can do a number on your mind.
It is very mind-boggling.
Because they are all there screaming, but as Eric has pointed out, they were all invited. They may have actually been there, sent their apologies, etc. So you have to sit down and be like, so who? We're the ones who fight, huh? You know that?
Yeah.
They're fine. We're the ones who fight.
Okay, sawa.
Mido nacheza mdhamini si nakaona dai moshi tazivuta limit ya fuliza imeongezeka nikoma neza shika jag na kanudu sie nacheza kiroro neza fika soko turirime mdagi meditation naki shusha kibandaski cha podonde neza rada nama vuta izoma